What's up, Multiplexers? Welcome to another edition of Fandom Fight. Caleb Coho is off doing Caleb Coho things, and Kane McMillan is still locked in an Al-Qaeda basement somewhere. So you get
Al-Qaeda prison cell.
Wherever he is, he's not in a good place. But since they're not here, you get me, the Cosmic Night Fury, Nico Suaragoli. And to make sure I don't do anything stupid, I am joined by my trivia mom. You know her as one of the heads of Movie Warzone, the mother of dragons, Jessica Morgan. How are you today?
It's already been a long, flipping day, and why am I here? It's Monday? Oh shit, it's Friday. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's Phantom Fight. Yeah, this is a weird day for you. Usually you're starting off the week. Now you're ending the week. And we're ending the week with the second of our second chance bracket matches for the Fandom Fight Teams Championship Tournament. We have 2-on-1 teams. We have Ranger Force taking on the Odd Couple. A lot of heads of the various Schmodown communities here. We got Multiplex, we got Full Metal, we got Take 3, we got Movie Battleground, all represented here, and they're ready to take each other on. So let's hear what these competitors have to say.
All right. Well, first, before we start this, Jess, is for you for dealing with Nico. I know you'll need it because it's Nico. Yeah, we don't need you today because RJ and I are back. We're ready this time. We've been studying up. And I know Subrath and Malcolm, they love their Wizarding World. Oh, gee, what? Oh. Well, that's no longer a secret strength of you guys anymore. So, I think RJ and I are going to do just fine and prove the first loss was just growing pains for us because now we're out for blood.
Let's be honest, everybody. We lost the first match because of me. I screwed the pooch. I am the first one to admit it. You go back and watch that match, that was RJ's fault. But Tim's right. We're very lucky to be in this second chance, and we'll be the first ones to tell you we should not be here. We are here because of a scheduling conflict. That is the only reason we're here. But we're going to take full advantage of it. As for our opponents, it's Malcolm and Subrath. I can't really say anything. It's Malcolm and Subrath. I don't have anything else to say, but that it's Malcolm and Subrath. I'm going to stop talking before I say it 5 more times, but you know what? We're here. We're ready to give it another shot. Me and Tim, the one thing we did establish with our first match is we complement each other very well, and we're here to prove it and to show why we still belong in this tournament.
All right, so Tim said he has already watched all the Harry Potter movies. I've seen the Harry Potter movies 3 or 4 times right now. All of them. And Malcolm, I know he knows all the Lord of the Rings question, but I know that category is not here. Is it here? I don't know. What do you think, Malcolm, of the sudden revelation by Tim?
Yeah, they think they can psych us out by saying they've studied Harry Potter, but showing us that he's got the DVDs beside him does not mean he's actually watched them. He could have just put the DVDs there to psych us out. So, we can do this. We scared away.
We could just give them that category. Right? We could just give them that category just to test them out.
But yeah, I'm ready to kick their butt. We've got a lot to prove. We're up against the wall in the first one anyway. This one is going to be really close.
Yeah, it's going to be I know Rene is not a very easy opponent. He's very tough. But let's see how it goes then.
Strong words by all 4 competitors. Tim saying that Harry Potter is no longer a weakness of his, but Malcolm and Subrath, they're calling out whether or not he's lying through his teeth. We will find out today because I do know that the Wizarding World is on the wheel. Jess, what are your thoughts going into this match?
I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that Tim, in preparation for this match, at least sat down and hate watched the Harry Potter films at least once, because we all know his feelings about the little four-eyed bugger with a scar on his head.
Yeah, he wants to push him down, steal his lunch money, and then just kick his ass. But moving on from everyone's feelings of Harry Potter, let's get into the actual match, starting with the official introductions. Introducing first, representing Take 3 Productions and Movie Battleground. With a team record of 0-1, ladies and gentlemen, they are the Crusher, Malcolm Goldie Lay, the Politician, Subrath Sharma, the Odd Couple, and their opponents, representing Full Metal Media and right here at Multiplex Entertainment. With a team record of 0-1, they are RJ, the Red Ranger, Rene Villarreal Jr., and the Commissioner of Multiplex Entertainment, Timothy T.M. Smith, Ranger Force. And let's get to the official rules for round 1. Jess, take it away.
Alrighty, round 1 is going to work like this. You're going to get 10 questions from a series of geeky categories. You're going to have 15 seconds to write your answer on your whiteboard. When we call on you, please verbalize your response, whatever's written on your whiteboard. Please, I have bad vision as it is. Please at least tell me what's written on there. Each correct response is 1 point apiece. There is no penalties for missing, and there are no steals. In the event that somebody gets a perfect round, we do have a bonus question available after the 10.
Yay, we're doing bonus questions now.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll take odds, you take evens, and I shall start. Your first question in round 1 is in the category of Marvel. What year saw the release of Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer? Have you ever surfed before?
No. I'm actually horrifyingly allergic to jellyfish, so I try to avoid salt water wherever possible.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Subrath first.
2007.
That is correct. And now let's go to RJ.
Nah, I went in the wrong direction. I said 05.
That's the first one.
Malcolm.
I also went in the wrong direction. I put 05 as well.
Oh, fuck. Malcolm, come on.
Dang. And Tim.
2007, bitches.
That is correct. Both teams are on the board with 1 point apiece. Jess, let's go to you next.
All right. Your second question is in the world of Pixar. What is the name of Jesse's former owner in Toy Story 2?
This movie is special to me. I used to watch it all the time as a child.
Sorry, you guys got cut off there. I didn't really fully hear the question.
Technical repeat then? Okay.
All right. In Pixar, what is the name of Jesse's former owner in Toy Story 2?
No, I'm not allowed to confer this with Malcolm, right?
No.
No, you're not.
Okay. 5, 4,
But I don't know.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, Malcolm.
Pens down. Let's go to Tim first.
I just took a guess, Sally.
Mm-mm.
No.
Malcolm.
Bonnie?
Not quite.
No. Kind of close, but not really. RJ.
I'm pretty sure this is Toy Story 3, but I said Emily.
Think
That would be Toy Story 3, yes.
Yeah, that is Toy Story 3. Subrath, did you pull it?
No, I didn't. I didn't write anything. I didn't write anything.
Okay, the correct answer was Annie. Not the
I
or.
thought that was too easy.
Not the
I
or.
had Anne in my head.
But
I did too.
It rhymes with Bonnie.
All right, gentlemen, your third question is in the category of Detective Comics movies that predate Henry Cavill's awful mustache.
Free mustache rides and the new Mission Impossible.
Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. Your question is, who plays Bane in Batman and Robin?
Oh, I hate you so much.
Oh, you want to talk about a movie that's fun to hate watch?
I feel like this movie has a unique charm to it. That's just me.
That's only because it's like 90 minutes of Arnold Schwarzenegger one-liners.
Fair enough. I do like bad puns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We shall go to Subrath first.
I put some skinny dude.
That might be correct. I don't know if he put on weight since then, but RJ.
I know it's a wrestler.
Malcolm.
I put someone that wasn't Tom Hardy.
Technically correct. Tim, did you pull
I didn't write anything, but was it Macho Man Randy Savage?
The answer we have written down is Jeep Swenson.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Jess, your turn.
Alrighty. In the category of Henry Cavill mustache rides, the worlds of DC.
Yay.
What is the name of the senator played by Holly Hunter in Batman v Superman? And just last name is acceptable.
I would like to believe that she wouldn't have confirmed Brett Kavanaugh. I had to go there. I'm sorry.
I love you, man, but don't bring politics into this shit. Please. God, no.
Fine. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tim first. You're shaking your head.
All I can think of is the Piss Tea by Rothstein.
That is incorrect.
Malcolm.
I don't know. I just put Senator Collins.
Also incorrect. See, RJ?
Well, there's a reason this is a second chance match. I put Darcy.
Nope.
Also incorrect. Subrath.
Senator Finch.
The politician got it.
Finch is correct.
How ironic.
Living up to his nickname. All right. Your next question is in the category of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And your question is, what country does T'Challa and company go to? Let me start that over. What country does T'Challa and company go to capture Claw in the movie Black Panther? One of the rare times we see Andy Serkis without a CGI makeover.
Do you want the city too, just to be a show off, or?
I don't have a
This
city
country
written
is
down.
acceptable. If you want to be that guy, then you can be that guy.
No, I won't be that guy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and I don't have a city written down, so I wouldn't know if you were right or not. Subrath.
It's South Korea.
That is correct. RJ.
South Korea.
Yep. Malcolm.
South Korea.
And Tim.
South Korea.
Clean sweep.
Alrighty. Your next question is going to come in the world of Star Wars. What is the first planet setting in the movie Attack of the Clones?
This is a personal favorite of RJ. He loves this movie more than any other Star Wars movie, for whatever reason.
It's alright for being one of the prequels.
I'm a prequelist, and I put this right at the bottom of the list. But that's just me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tim.
Was it Coruscant?
That is correct.
Yep. Mr. Goldilay.
Coruscant.
Yep. RJ.
Coruscant.
And Subrath.
I put Naboo.
Ooh. The Ranger Force ties it up right there. And I believe the next question is mine.
Yes.
And we go to one of my least favorite categories, but my tag team partner's favorite. Scores and soundtracks. What song does Lei Fu sing in Beauty of the Beast? I can't talk today.
Food.
The Foo. French for the fool.
Huh, I did not know that because I don't speak French.
Really? That's what it's French for?
Yeah.
Huh.
I
didn't think it was French for anything.
Huh. There goes the more you know rainbow.
With RJ and LeVar Burton going on it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We shall go with Subrath first.
Be our guest.
That is incorrect.
RJ.
Gaston.
Yep. Malcolm.
Yeah, I was hoping this was the full title, but it was Gaston.
Yep.
Yes.
And Tim.
No one fights like Gaston.
And Ranger Force takes the lead.
Alrighty, fellas.
Oh, Canada.
Your next question, let's see if that studying did a damn worth it all. It's the Wizarding World.
I'm going to change my opinion on this before you say the question. Those movies made me cry at the end. I'm not going to lie. They were sad and lovable, and Chris Columbus, J.K. Rowling's. I'm not going to read the fucking books, but the movies are great.
Alrighty, anywho, in the Wizarding World,
Continue.
name 3 of the 6 people who meet Harry with the Order of the Phoenix in the Deathly Hallows Part 1. And we'll give you a little bit extra on this one.
I don't even
3 of the 6.
3 of the 6.
I don't even care if Tim gets it wrong or not. The fact that he
I'm
said
sorry.
these movies.
Repeat the question. I'm sorry. I don't think I heard that right.
Yeah.
I'm confused by the way the question is asked.
Name
repeat the question?
3 of the 6 people who meets Harry with the Order of the Phoenix in the Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Jess, you're keeping track of repeats, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll give them a very slow 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Tim first.
I took a guess on this one by the wording. Hagrid, McGonagall, and Snape.
No.
Okay.
Malcolm.
Neville Longbottom, Cho Chang, and Ginny Weasley.
No. RJ.
I just put 3 of the Weasley boys, Fred, George, and Ron.
That's actually correct.
Wow. Subrath.
I didn't get it.
I should have known they'd come into play in the fucking later.
Okay, and just for those at home wondering what the full list of answers was, it's Ron, Hermione, Fred, George, Fleur Delacour, and Mundungus Fletcher.
Yeah.
All right. Your next question is in the stars that I'm not as efficient in, Star Trek. And your question is, what is Khan's alias in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Oh, son.
I still have
Do you
not.
need the full name?
First and last, yes.
Nope. That ain't happening.
I still have not gotten to the newer Star Trek movies yet.
Into Darkness, you can skip.
How dare you?
I don't like Into Darkness. I'm sorry. That's the only one of the new ones I don't like.
I mean, it sucks, but don't skip it. Be a dick.
5, 4,
I think we don't agree Beyond is the better of the three.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Subrath, we will start with you.
It's John Harrison.
That is correct. RJ.
I knew it was John. I couldn't think of the last name.
He put John Smith as in
I
the
did
white
put
guy.
John Smith. Yeah. I was just like, really dumb alias, but I knew it was something more complicated.
You put the white guy from Pocahontas.
I did put the white guy from Pocahontas.
Malcolm.
John Harrison.
That is correct. And Tim.
I thought it was John Harris.
Oh!
Oh, and Ed. Fuck you on. Fuck you, word on. You are now on my list.
And just
Well, back to the tie game, going into the final question in round 1.
The word on has replaced Harry Potter on that list. Continue.
Well, your final question is going to come in the world of Disney. Who directed Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides?
You all suck.
another Pirates question.
Yeah, nope, I'm not even going to bother guessing.
The first one was fine. After that, I can't.
I still have not seen 4 or 5.
Neither have I, nor do I intend to.
And I don't blame you for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Tim, we'll start off with you.
I just wrote John Landis. I know it's wrong.
That would indeed be wrong.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
I just know it was not Gore Verbinski.
Technically correct, but also wrong.
RJ.
There's a blank board for a reason. I don't care.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was the other. I thought that was the other side of the board.
It was not.
And
You have a
Subrath.
two-sided whiteboard? Are you a wizard?
I didn't get it.
And Subrath.
You're like, nope, not even. The answer we were looking for was Rob Marshall.
Of course, because who doesn't know that guy? Directors.
All right.
He's not an important one.
So after round 1, Jess, do you have the score?
Yeah, we are at a tie game. Ranger dudes have 8, and so does the Odd Couple.
Yep, I have the same score. And Ranger Force has so far used 1 repeat. Odd Couple still has all of theirs. As we move into round 2, Jess, would you please explain the rules for round 2?
Alrighty, for round 2, Nico is going to bring up the handy dandy wheel. You are going to get 2 opportunities to spin the wheel. If you don't like your first wheel slice, you can chuck it back and spin again, unless it's either player's or opponent's choice. But anyway, whatever category you are stuck with, you get 5 questions from said category. Each correct response is going to be worth 2 points apiece. You can ask for multiple choice, but that will have your point value, so you will only be getting 1 point for each question. There's no penalties for missing, but stealing is encouraged.
And because this is a team match, we will not accept answers until you guys say final answer. Confirming is allowed between teammates. Okay, odd
We'll
couple.
take that.
You have the choice to go first or defer. Which will you take?
I mean, I'm happy with either, but you can. Do you want to go first, second, Subrath?
Let them go first, sir.
Yep.
All right, Ranger Force, you guys are going first. And just so everyone knows what's on the wheel, let's scroll down here. We have Wizarding World, Fast and Furious, Disney, Marvel, Middle Earth, DC, Pixar, scores and soundtracks, and as usual, spinners and opponent's choice. Let us spin the wheel. Here we go, and it lands on Fast and Furious.
Tim, that look on Tim's face says he really wants to take it.
It's up to you, RJ.
I'm too scared to do it as anything else. I'm fairly confident in it. I'm pretty sure there's no way we're going to allow steals in this, so I'm okay with it.
All right, we'll take it.
All right, and just let me stop screen sharing. There we go. So, I will ask the questions for Ranger Force, starting with your first question, gentlemen, in the category of Fast and Furious. What blows up when Shaw hangs up the call with Dom?
I mean,
Well, that would be
technically
the
it's
house.
the package.
The package
technically it's
blows
the
up
package, which blows up the house. That's what I mean. Like, how are we supposed to answer that? Because the house in itself blows up, but it's the package that blows up.
Yeah, that he sends from Tokyo. Yeah.
So I mean, do you just want to say that, or should we go multiple choice to make sure that we're not going to get it wrong because of a wording?
I'm confident because I'll back it up. I'll bring up the fucking movie if I have to.
I'll challenge it. Yeah, we'll challenge it.
Yeah, it's the box that gets sent to the house.
Jess, what are you thinking? Because they did kind of.
Is the answer the house?
The answer is the house. You kind of gave a lengthy
explanation
with the.
Then challenge for sure, because it's like what specifically blows up is that box.
So yeah, we're gonna give you the points. That is 2 points for Ranger Force. Now let's get to the next question. How many Fast films have been directed by Justin Lin?
I think it's 2 or 3. What are you thinking, Tim?
I know 2 for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I can't remember if there's a third. I know 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Right? I just can't remember who did 5. 5 is my toss-up.
Yeah.
5.
I don't.
4. 3.
Just want to say the one we're sure of.
Yeah, let's just go 2.
2 final answer.
Chance to Steal by the Odd Couple.
Is it 3 final answer?
That is also incorrect. The correct answer we have is 4.
Malcolm,
Son of a bitch.
That one is Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious, Fast 5, and Fast 6.
Tokyo Drift.
That's right.
That was the first one.
I didn't even think about Tokyo Drift.
Nobody thinks about Tokyo Drift.
Hey, I love that movie. Screw you guys.
Fuck. Okay.
All right. No
Next
points
question.
there. Your next question. Who plays Twinkie in Tokyo Drift?
Little Bow Wow, final answer.
Yeah.
Yep. Correct for 2 points.
Later drops the little off of his career when he does older roles.
He was Little Bow Wow when it came out.
Well, yeah, when it came out, but when he did it on Entourage, it was Bow Wow.
All right. Next question. What is the name of the drug lord the team fights in Fast and Furious?
Damn it.
And for whatever reason, drug lord is spelled with an I here.
I got this one wrong last time.
I know I'll hear it from multiple choice. I know it.
You need go. That's fine.
Oh, wait.
No.
Wait. Do you want his actual name or the alias he goes as until he's found out for who he really is?
I wouldn't know the difference.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Just want to go multiple choice, man?
Because the way it is, he goes as an alias for the longest time, and then they find out that he's really the real person. So I don't know if they want the alias or the real one. So we might have to go multiple choice just to be sure.
Let's just do it because yeah, multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, John Ortiz, B, Saul Zanitz? Let me repronounce that. B, Saul Zantz. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name. C, Arturo Braga, or D, Darrow Gentman.
Braga, C.
That is correct for one. That is correct for 1 point.
I should have just fucking went with what they found.
It's all right, Matt. It's fine. We got the point.
Yeah.
And your final question in Fast and the Furious. What is the name of Hobbs' new partner in Fast and Furious 6?
It's Riley. Because in 6, remember, they go to London, and he has Riley with him because Elena's...
Elena's with Dom.
Wait, hold on. Before you answer, I should clarify first and last name.
Oh, son of a bitch. I mean, then we kind of got to go multiple choice. I say we just do it because we already know part of it.
If I can remember from the countdown, or before the countdown.
That's fine. You can think about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Riley Hicks, B, Mick Hoffman, C, Julia Michaels, or D, Elsa Bronsky?
Riley Hicks, A, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Ranger Force did very well in this round, all things considered, and they have taken their lead upward to... Should be using a pen and paper for this.
It's 14 now.
All right, and now we will bring the wheel back up. Odd couple, it is your turn to spin. Here comes the wheel.
Guys, before we start, actually, I just got an emergency call that I have to, attend. Like, it's really emergency. I'm really sorry about it. Okay, just that I really have to go. My mom is basically calling me right now. I really have to go. It's very important. Once again, I'm very sorry.
All right, guys. Some interesting developments in between Ranger Force's turn and what was supposed to be the Odd Couple's turn. Subrath just got an emergency phone call. He had to bail. So we all huddled together, and it's okay with everyone. So Malcolm is going to continue this match solo. It is now a handicap match, which makes things that much more interesting. So Malcolm, God bless you. Here's to hoping things go your way for the rest of the match. I'm bringing back up the wheel, and it is your turn to spin. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about disagreements with a partner, but you're on your lonesome. We spin the wheel.
It is DC.
Respin.
And see, that would have been a fight if his partner was here.
Oh, it looks like we have Pixar films.
Okay.
I watch those.
All right. Yes, you can ask these questions.
All right. Scrolling. In a category that we hope that Malcolm has seen all the movies, Pixar. Your first question. How many times has a Pixar film won Best Original Song at the Academy Awards?
These are Coho questions.
What a way to start a round.
Multiple choice.
Alrighty, your options are A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4.
Great options.
Yeah, I should have figured that's what was going to be the case. I'm going to guess 2.
That is incorrect. Ranger Force, would you like to steal?
What are you thinking, RJ?
I mean, I'm thinking of all the Pixar movies and original songs. I only can think of one. I can only think of Toy Story. I don't know any other movie that has an original song that would have won an Academy Award. No, yeah, because Remember Me didn't win, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you just want to go 1 then?
Yeah, 1, final answer.
Okay, that is incorrect.
Oh, okay, well, there you go then.
The correct answer we have is 3. Alrighty. So, no points scored on that first question, but let's try again with number 2. What British actor voiced Finn McMissile in Cars 2?
Fuck you, Coho.
That would have to be Michael Caine.
That would be my cocaine.
Correct for 2 points.
Alrighty. And your third question. What American city is Finding Dory set in?
Is it multiple choice?
Alrighty, asking the Kiwi American geography. Your options are A, Los Angeles, B, Orlando, C, Miami, or D, San Diego.
Is it Miami?
That is incorrect. Ranger Force?
Tim, I know it's in California, so it's Los Angeles or San Diego. And I feel like I've run into this question before, and I guessed San Diego was wrong, so I want to say Los Angeles, but I mean, it's a point, whatever you want to do.
Go for it, because you've actually seen this one.
I haven't. That's what I'm saying. I just know it's in California. I know it's California, though.
What was the first one? What was the first one?
Los Angeles.
4, 3.
Go with your gut. Go with your
Los
gut.
Angeles, final answer.
Oh, buddy. We have San Diego.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's fine. Like I said,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
The correct answer was a whale's vagina. Anchorman fans will get that reference.
Felt like San Diego was too obvious because of SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Okay, anywho.
You're the stronger one in Pixar. That's why I was just like, you've probably seen this one.
I have not.
Okay.
Your penultimate question, half of The Odd Couple. What Pirates of the Caribbean actor voices Nigel the Pelican in Finding Nemo?
Wow. Damn.
I'm going to say Jeffrey Rush.
Holy shit, he
That's
pulled it.
correct for 2 points.
I mean, he's the only Pirates of the Caribbean actor I know that was in those movies.
I was thinking of Pelican. I was thinking Jeffrey Rush. I was like, fuck you.
Alrighty, and your final question in Pixar. What Pixar character is carved in wood in the film Brave?
Damn it, I think I know it, but I'm going to go multiple choice because I can tell RJ knows it.
Alrighty, your options are A. Woody, B. Sully, C. Lightning McQueen, or D. Wally.
Oh, fuck it, it's Sully, isn't it?
Yep.
Sully is correct for a point.
Yeah.
Those were the worst multiple choice answers ever.
I told you, it's
Those
Caleb
were the
Coho and
worst
Pixar.
multiple
What do you
choice.
expect?
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay, so running solo, Malcolm is at least keeping up. We are within 1 point.
Okay, so yeah, Ranger Force has a lead of 14-13 against what was the Odd Couple, but apparently they've gone through an untimely divorce, at least for the time being. And yeah, Malcolm is holding well on his own as we move into round 3. Jess, would you like to explain the rules for round 3?
Alrighty, round 3 is going to comprise up to 5 questions. For the first question, Ranger Force, you will have to decide amongst yourselves once you get the category which one of you is going to answer said question. And then we will need from Malcolm and whichever representative of Ranger Force, you will need to bet between 0 and 2 points what you would like to wager on this category.
Well, shouldn't it be Malcolm and an empty screen? To be fair.
Hey, come on. We're giving Malcolm a shot here. We're going to give him...
I know.
But anywho, if you get the answer correct, you will receive however many points you bet. If you are incorrect or have no answer, you will lose however many points you bet. And we only ask if you bet 0 points that you still try to answer for stats keeping purposes. And
then you go with
Ranger
general.
Force, since you are the solo team in this one, whoever decides to, you can decide amongst yourselves whoever answers the first question, but whichever person did not answer question 1 will have to be up for question 2, and then you can have the option to repick who will go at question 3.
And the me, Jim rule does exist, but mathematically there's no way we're going to make it there, even if they bet 2 and miss every question from here on out.
Nico, I've seen me cry at a Harry Potter film. Anything can happen.
I'm just telling you, mathematically impossible we'll get to that point. But anyway, so which of Ranger Force is going to be going first? The category is DC.
I'd like to keep our lead, but I don't know, Tim. How do you feel about DC?
It's so mixed because we had this conversation earlier.
Yeah. Shit.
But then, depending on what could be next, that's the thing. I don't know what could be next.
Yeah.
We could always just bet safe and go 0.
But that's what I mean. But who should still be the one to take it?
I need an answer in 5, 4.
You just want me to?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right, and I will give you 10 seconds to bet.
And
something.
he's got it.
All right, Malcolm, what are you betting?
1.
All right, and Tim, what are you betting?
A big old goose egg.
All righty. So, obviously, answer the question for stats purposes, even though it won't affect your point value. Malcolm has a chance to tie here as we get to this question in the category of DC, which is, what is the only DC film to win an Oscar for Best Cinematography?
So happy I didn't bet any points.
Well, good thing you took it, because my average would have sucked.
Yeah. Win Best Cinematography?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We shall go to Mal. Actually, let's go to Tim first since he didn't bet anything.
I just took a guess. V for Vendetta.
That is incorrect, but it does not affect your points. Malcolm, what did you write?
The Dark Knight?
The correct answer is Road to Perdition.
Yeah, one of
I
those
went
ones
all
that.
in.
Forget that is a comic book movie.
This is the conversation we had earlier, RJ. This is the conversation we had earlier.
Alrighty, so the next category is going to be Disney. RJ, I'm sorry
thank
you're stuck
God.
answering this one.
Yes.
God.
Malcolm might want to bet big here because he's at a 2-point disadvantage right now. And this is a strength of RJ, so who knows what will happen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. RJ, what are you betting?
Sorry if I seem a little cocky, Tim, but I'm going to go with 2.
Go with your gut, buddy. Go with your gut.
All right. Malcolm, what you got?
I'm going to go for 2 as long as it's not Parts of the Caribbean.
It's Nico, so I mean it's Caleb, so in Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's going to be about Sky High. That's what the question's going to be about. It's going to be about Sky High.
Go ahead.
All
sir.
right. Your question is, name both of the Disney films to have been nominated for Best Picture.
Damn.
I'm starting to wonder if Caleb has actually seen any Disney movies outside of Pirates of the Caribbean, because we keep getting a lot of behind-the-scenes questions here.
Or Sky High or High School Musical 3.
That too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. RJ, you are the Disney expert, so let's go to you first.
Oh, no, these are so wrong. I just went with sports movies. Remember the Titans and Miracle. But I know Miracle's wrong, but it's a great movie.
You lost 2 points. And Malcolm.
I know at least one is correct. I put Beauty and the Beast and Lion King.
You were half right. The Beauty and the Beast was correct. The other movie was Mary Poppins.
Oh,
Wow.
That British
Wow.
bitch.
All right, so after that, the score is now 12-10. Ranger Force still in the lead as we get to our third question, which is in the category of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Ranger Force, who's going to be your representative for this one?
I've recently studied all these, RJ. How do you feel about them?
Once again,
right.
it's really about what we're going to get next. But if you're more confident to at least get some points, I say take it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so Tim will be representing Ranger Force.
But I'm just going to go moderate.
All right, do you have a bet?
Who are you going with?
Tim, let's go to you first.
I'm going 1 just to play it safe.
Malcolm, what are you doing?
I need the points. I'm going 2.
All right. Risk versus safety. We'll see which pays off more. And your question is, who directed Thor?
Oh, man. Even I know this one, and that's weird because I hate directors.
Same here, RJ. Same here.
Hopefully spelling as long as you're close.
Spelling should not count for this name at all.
We took Clegon, so
All right.
Clegon was accepted.
I'm assuming you both have your answers written down.
yeah.
All right.
Malcolm, you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to Tim first.
Kenneth Branagh.
Yep, that is correct for 1 point. And Malcolm.
He was the Asgardian distress signal in Infinity War, Kenneth Branagh.
Correct for 2 points. And just like that, the game is getting interesting again. It is now Ranger Force in the lead with 13 to Malcolm, a.k.a. the odd couple, with 12. So
I should have went for 2.
things are getting interesting with 2 questions to go. Jess, what is the next category?
Well, the next category is, my personal favorite, Star Trek.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
You
God
know what I
damn
have
it.
to do right now, don't you, Tim?
you're gonna play
You know what I have
smart,
to do,
right?
right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but you know what I have to do.
I know. Yeah.
All right, we need bets in 5, 4.
Dude.
We got bets.
All right, Malcolm, what are you doing?
I'm going to play it safe and go 1.
RJ, what are you gonna do?
Big old goose egg.
All right, Malcolm can either tie it up or things might get interesting going into the last question. Jess, what is their question?
Your question is, what Star Trek film was the 13th film in the series?
Oh, thank God. I'm not spending all that time counting.
Tim is killing himself right now.
Right there, Coho. Right there, you're fired.
In 5, 4, 3, 2,
Should have bet too.
1. Live long and prosper. RJ, since you bet nothing, we'll go to you first.
Star Trek Beyond?
That is correct for nothing. And Malcolm, what did you put down?
Ironically, I had a question in one of my previous matches. What number was Star Trek 09? So it is Star Trek Beyond.
And we have a tie.
Tiger!
Yep, we have a tie ball game at 13 apiece. So this is where things get interesting, especially considering this is a handicap match now.
This is where things suck.
So with the 5th and final question of round 3 for teams, one team will get one question, and the other team, or in this case, just Malcolm, will get the other question. First,
Give
let's
them the category.
The category is scores and soundtracks. Now, Ranger Force can confer on this one.
Yes.
And because Malcolm is at a disadvantage here, I'm going to give him the option as to whether he wants to go first or second.
I will go first to get it out of the way.
Okay.
All right, and I will ask Malcolm his question in the category of scores and soundtracks. How much are you betting?
I'm going to just play it safe and bet 1.
And Ranger Force, how much are you betting for your own individual scores and soundtrack question?
It's 50-50 shot. He gets it right or wrong. Should we bet 1 and try it, or?
I mean, because we bet 1, he misses and we miss, we're tie again. He misses, we hit. It doesn't really matter. He hits, we miss, we lose by 1. So it doesn't really matter. So I don't mind going to a tiebreaker if you don't.
No, fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay, so one point bet apiece. Malcolm, your question in the category of scores and soundtracks is, who composed the score for Lilo and Stitch?
Wow.
I don't know. Danny Elfman.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Alan Silvestri. The game is The game is not over, though. We still have Ranger Force's question, which, Jess, you may ask.
Alrighty. Gentlemen, who composed the score for Ant-Man?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Tim. I don't know composers or shit.
All that's in my head is Peyton Reed right now, and that was the director of both Ant-Man and Ant-Man and Wasp.
And Malcolm is like kicking himself right now.
I can't. I can't even think of a name. Like, honestly, I can't even think of a good name to guess. Because I know it wasn't like the big ones. It wasn't Silvestri. It wasn't Giacchino. It
5,
wasn't any of them.
4, 3. You still have 2 repeats left, by the way. 2.
Repeat.
All right.
Alrighty. Who composed the score for Ant-Man?
You think it was Michael Giacchino?
5.
I don't think it was
4.
Giacchino, but if you just want to guess that, that's fine.
Michael Giacchino.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is also incorrect.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah.
Christoph Beck.
Christoph Beck.
Yeah, see, I would never. Who is that?
Yeah.
Besides the guy who apparently composed Ant-Man.
Yeah, I can remember the last time. I cannot remember his first name.
All right. So the score is tied at 12 apiece. We're going into sudden death. All right. So we're in a very interesting situation here. Both teams are tied. One team is one person, and we're going into sudden death. So what we're going to do for this unique situation that we find ourselves in, Ranger Force is going to pick a representative. We are going to bet. They have no idea what category this question is going to be. It is just in mixed bag. And whatever happens after this question, hopefully we'll have a winner from there. So, Ranger Force, you have no idea what the category is. It is mixed bag. Who is going to be your representative?
It's up to you at this point, RJ.
You know what? I'm the one who screwed up last time, so if we're gonna lose, let it be because of me again. I'll go up against Malcolm.
Are you sure?
If you're sure, if you're okay with it, I would rather take the fall again. But also, it's a chance to redeem myself.
I fucked up in round 1. I mean, that's...
We both effed up in round 1. We both sucked
Yeah.
today.
Well,
I need an answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll do it.
go ahead.
All right. And betting. RJ, write down your bet. Malcolm already has his bet written down from the look of it.
All right.
Well, actually, at this point, we don't need a bet. It's just whoever hits it wins.
We're making this up as we go along. Honestly, it's a Subrath match. We should have planned better for this type of scenario to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. RJ, what are you betting?
I'm betting 2. I don't know what it is.
And Malcolm, what about you?
Go big or go home.
Oh, God.
All right. Gentlemen, your sudden death question. Mixed bag. Who is the only woman to get sole credit for composing a DC film, live action or animated? Another Coho question.
Did Coho have a big composer boner when he did this match? Like, what the fuck? Oh, my God.
Nope. Sorry.
I need to have a serious talk, though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We won't say who's correct if they are correct. We'll just wait till we have both answers. Malcolm, what did you write?
Was it Caleb's girlfriend?
RJ, what did you have?
Dude, like, I would even know a good name to guess. Like, what is this? Like,
The correct
It's okay. I have more questions.
the correct answer, by the way, was Shirley Walker. And Ranger Force. What a train wreck. But 13-12 win for Ranger Force. They get it in the
When
weird...
Subrath finds out that Malcolm lost on a DC question, he's gonna shit his pants.
Jess, what's going through your head right now? There was a point in time.
Oh, Tim, no vodka. Vodka makes just two bad things. No vodka.
There was a point in time in which I was just ready to give everyone the win and give Subrath a loss individually because he put us in this position. But yeah, we got a conclusion to this match. Tim is questioning a bunch of his life choices for the past several months. And
for once, it's not about you, Nico. For once, it's not about you.
You could have just let it go without having to take a shot at me, but here we are. Let's get to the post-match interviews. All right, I am here with Ranger Force, Tim Smith, RJ Villarreal. What's going through your heads right now? You weren't even technically supposed to be in the second chance bracket, but you're in here and you've just won. Your second chance paid off because of unusual circumstances for one, but also because you got more questions right for the other. What's going through your head?
We are the luckiest sons of bitches in this entire league. That is the simplest answer for what happened.
I really think a lot of this match was against us anyways for the way the questions were. I will stand by that. But as RJ said, luck held with us. I poured this because we're over. We're done. And this is not just saying, thank God we're done. Malcolm, you put up a hell of a fight. I drink this not only because we're done. You, sir, put up a hell of a fight when your flake of a teammate left again. So, as my people say, slasha.
Let's be fair. He said it was an emergency. Let's be fair. Like, he did it just to be like, I'm out. Let's be fair. But yes, Malcolm lost his teammate, and he took us to a ridiculous end.
I hate myself because I should have bet two, but it's co-host question, so I don't know what the fuck he's going for. And then who directed Thor and was like, fuck you.
No, even me. I should have bet one in Star Trek. It was actually a Star Trek question I would have gotten right.
I mean, that's always the thing of it too, with like whenever one goes, it's like, crap, what's going to be the next one? And I know I have Fast. I know I have Middle-earth. I know I have a lot of Wizarding for what I've seen. I know I have MCU. I know I have Star Trek. A little bit of Star Wars I need to rewatch. But the rest of them, and we had this conversation earlier, Rene.
Yeah,
we talked about DC is just so much, and the same with regular Marvel. It's a shot in the dark, and then
we looked at round two and we were like, hey, but the one category we were worried about, we won on. Go figure. I've never seen Batman Returns in its entirety, ever. I pulled that out of nowhere. I was actually already writing down the wrong answer.
I haven't seen that since a year it fucking came out. I don't remember it.
See? There you go. We're just two lucky sons of bitches.
Yes. And I want to do this again to our next opponents. God be with you.
Enjoy the free win.
We're going to fight our damnedest. We're going to fight our hardest. We're going to come back a little bit stronger because it's baby steps with us. We got a little bit better each time. We're going to get better again. But congrats to Malcolm. I'd love to play you again. Not without Subrath because you did better by yourself. So I'd love to see you again one day in Fandom or somewhere else, Malcolm. But RJ, we can rest now for a little bit.
No, we don't. Now we're in the tournament. What do you mean rest? Now we actually have to worry about competing.
For how long it takes to book these matches, we have a little bit of a playtime rest.
All right, well, good stuff.
So, all right, if I could get a word in, I believe your next opponents in the tournament that you are now back in are, correct me if I'm wrong, it's the Silver Shamrocks.
Should I know who that is?
It's Paulo Yama and Lucas Schobach.
Well, it was nice knowing all of y'all.
Yeah. I'm going to improve and study more so I can get ready to kick Ed Sales' ass just to piss off Harley. But
Nice being in the tournament, folks.
hey, RJ, I want to say this because you and Andrew said it with Ranger Dudes. We're 500, baby. We're 500.
500, baby. 1-1. Even record, baby. That's all that matters.
We're 500. Cheers.
Here's to 500.
This is the best post-match interview of all time. Let's go to the unfortunate, just unfortunate in many ways. Malcolm Goldie Lay. Your partner bailed on you in round 2 due to an emergency relating to family, I think. You held your own. You took the match into deeper waters than I think anyone expected. So deep that we had to come up with solutions on the fly to get an actual finish to this match. What are your thoughts on your performance individually, but also as a team for the majority of the time that for the small portion of time that you actually had a teammate to evaluate?
Well, I did good. I probably did better without Subrath than what I could have done with him. I took it pretty much to tie it up, and it was just that one question away from winning. It's just don't know. He says it was an emergency, but whether or not it's true or not is another thing. I think this is the end of the odd couple because we're not in the tournament. We don't need to worry about competing. We're thrown together by Cage trying to think. I don't think we'll team up again. So yeah, we'll probably go back to being enemies again.
Now, I have no idea whether this match is going up before or after your singles match with Dominic Rizzi. But regardless of the result, and regardless of which goes up first, I feel you need to be rewarded for your efforts in playing in a handicap format, especially when you had a teammate to start with, and then we're just thrown into this position on the fly. You should be compensated. I don't know. I don't run Fandom, so I can't name any type of compensation. That's up to Caleb to handle. But again, I feel that you fought valiantly, and you deserve some sort of reward for being put through this circus of a match. So if you have anything, do you have anything else you'd like to say before we end this interview?
No, nothing much I can come of. I just know that Harley's been calling me out for ages, and it'll be good to have a match somewhere, somehow, in some form. So.
Harley calls everyone out, so that's not really new. But thank you for putting the effort that you put in this very weird match. These have been the post-match interviews. Let's go back to the desk. All right. I'm back. That was our post-match interviews. And Ranger Force, they're happy to be at 50-50. Malcolm, he's just happy he can end this very dysfunctional partnership of his. And we got a winner. We got a winner in this match. And whether or not those winners will be sacrificial lambs to Paulo Yama, we'll soon find out. Jess, any other thoughts from you?
I think this is my thoughts.
It's weird that I'm the one person who doesn't drink out of this entire group. Because you'd think me being the most insane one, I'd be the one with the biggest drinking problem. But
I would never want to see you drunk, Nico. I'm sorry. No.
Neither do I. But with the match out of the way, let's get to plugs. Let's go to one half of our winners first. RJ, the Red Ranger, where can the good people of the internet find you?
When I'm not sitting in my living room watching the new season of Fairy Tale, you can find me at Full Metal Media. I host a lot of the shows. I'll also be helping run the Full Metal Geek tournament. We're going to be starting really soon. You can find me over on Take 3 sometimes in the Reactor Summit. You can also find me hosting sometimes on the Schmodown Trivia Schmodown. And other than that, you can find me on Facebook at Rene Villarreal Jr. Do not just type in RJ. You will get 20,000 people who are not me.
And Tim, or do you want to save those for me?
I'll still go ahead and plug, but I'll save most of them for you, Nico, because, you know, you can at least do that. I do want to say you can find me finishing the rest of this Smirnoff bottle now that this match is over. Find me teaming up with RJ again when we face Paul and Lucas. And I'm so glad I just stay at TV and sports.
And our unfortunate second place finisher for the evening, Malcolm Goldie Lay.
Well, I mean, you can find me watching the Great Showdown, which I thought was on tonight my time, but it was actually last night my time. But you can also find me on Take 3 Productions. I host a show called Rankin. We're in the middle of our Halloween month with a whole bunch of interesting things. You can also find me on Twitter, Letterboxd, and Stardust at Melkor.
And since Subrath is not here, I'll plug his stuff. He does Movie Battleground, which is on a hiatus, and you can also find him bailing on matches in the middle of the second round. Jessica, where can the good people find you?
Oh, you can find me all over Facebook and Twitter. You can also find me making RJ's Life a Living Hell over at Full Metal Geek. And you can also find me every Monday afternoon sitting in my poorly decorated office hosting Movie Warzone right here at Multiplex.
And you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at Nico Suarez-Regoli. I have a wrestling podcast with Hunter the Hitman Chambliss. It's called The Week of Wrestling. We upload every week on Saturday. And you can find me right here at Multiplex Entertainment. That's the name of the Facebook group and the YouTube channel. The Twitter is at MultiplexYT. The Instagram is Multiplex Entertainment Network. The TeePublic is just Multiplex. Movie Warzone is on Mondays. TV Throwdown, both singles and fandom, is on Tuesdays. We have fantasy football and sports battlefield on Wednesday. Thursday, we get a break. Friday is Fandom Fight, which you can watch this match on the Friday. Saturday is Nerdgasm. And then Sunday, we wrap it all up in a nice little bow with Around the League with Nico, which is my talk show where we cover everything that happened throughout the week. And yeah, this has been the match. That's RJ. That's Tim. He's just waking up. That's Malcolm. Who knows where Subrath went? That's Jessica. I'm me. This has been Fandom Fight. I'm about to go watch Conor McGregor kick some ass. Y'all have a good night.